We have therefore so far weathered the initial global shocks well. And that is because of the painful reform medicine we took several years ago. You were supportive when we made massive reforms in tax collection, revenue raising, banking and fiscal regulation, fiscal controls, and the like. But more importantly, because we've done that reform already before, now we are less concerned about rebooting our economy than rebalancing our priorities against the dramatic change in the global landscape. For instance, we are making transformational investments in physical and human infrastructure, not just to soften the blow of a softening world economy, but to prepare ourselves for the rebound. As you know, because you traveled to come here, it now only takes half an hour from Caloocan or Quezon City to Angeles City using the North Luzon-Clark Expressway. Construction is ongoing to connect C5 to NLEX so that we will have a seamless expressway system from Olongapo City to Batangas City. And you can also travel by car from Lawag City to General Santos City to our roll-on, roll-off ferry nautical highway system. That makes your bonding even easier to do. The increase in value-added tax also increased your ERA. And though there are new cities, although temporarily there were new cities that had to share in your ERA for a while, it was not your actual income that went down, but your potential income. And Secretary Nonoy Anday had said that if there's any city that was going to suffer an actual decline in income, he was ready to compensate from other sources, like, for instance, Kilos Ascenso or other sources in the budget. But at the end of the day, if you look at your finances before VAT and after VAT, your ERA in absolute terms has increased. That's why in partnership with you, we have been able to invest unprecedented amounts in all those things that Ben Hurt mentioned, in education, healthcare, and other services, along with infrastructure. And we speak of infrastructure, we speak of building the edifice of a strong republic is the responsibility of all levels of government. And I want to thank you, to take this opportunity to thank you for taking the need for economic stewardship very seriously. You make the job of national government easier because you take on so much of what has to be done for economic reforms. So on this day, together, let us renew the call for everyone to forge an alliance to face the daunting global challenges. The resilience of our economy is acknowledged by economic experts. The most recent group that acknowledged it is Moody's Investor Services. And these acknowledgments internationally by accepted experts make us confident that in spite of the global economic crisis, we are on our way to sustainable growth and the vision of having the Philippines on the verge of first world in 20 years. So let us continue to pursue that vision. As I said earlier, and you were happy to be acknowledged, The League of Cities is very good in managing crisis. The League of Cities is very good in knowing what the businessmen need and in complying. The League of Cities will continue to be very good in pursuing our goal to be first world in 20 years. Congratulations sa inyong lahat.